Sometimes in manufacturing, you want to collect the quantity of items produced along with the time worked. In other words, you want the hours employees spend on work orders, and you also want the number of things produced during that time. You can use that information for reporting, invoicing, and production KPIs. Turns out you can get most or all of that information with a barcode scanner. This tutorial shows how to collect those quantities in a program named Standard Time. Let's see how it works. For this tutorial, I have one simple project called Electroplating 78102. Not very exciting, there's just 3 tasks. We're going to scan the plate task and then collect the quantity of items that were electroplated. So let's go ahead and press the F4 button on the keyboard to open up the barcode window. Then press required scan so that we can see the setup required to collect this quantity. I've already got this entered. You can see I've named it quantity. I put in a prompt that tells the employee what is expected. This is scan order number 1. You could actually have multiple things that you're collecting and scan those in certain orders. I've also set this up so that we collect the information after the work ends. That's when the employee knows the number of items that were produced, or in this case, number of items electroplated. And we're going to choose to type it in instead of scanning. If you have predefined barcode labels that you could scan, that's actually a better method than typing. There are no conditions on this. It's going to all users, and the value is going to go into the text1 field of the time log. So time logs are where we collect the time that has occurred on the tasks, but we can also collect other information like this quantity, and that's going to go into the text1 field. So I've got this all set up. We're ready to scan. The barcode window is open, but let's switch over to Microsoft Word so that you can see the barcode labels that I'll be scanning. So I've got my username, I've got the project, I've got a task, and I've got the word stop. And again, we're going to type in the number of items for the quantity instead of scanning it. But if you had barcode labels that were explicit quantities that could be scanned, that's actually better than typing. So with that, let's go back to the barcode window and first of all scan the username, the project, and then the task. So now the timer has started, and so presumably I'm off working on this right now. But let's go ahead and close this, go over to the time log. You can see a new item in the list here. I'm sorting these so that the newest ones are at the top. The bold items are scans that are currently timing right now. While that happens, I'm going to go to the View menu, choose Columns, and I'm going to scroll down here for that text1 field. That's the one we're going to enter the quantity into. I'm going to go ahead and click Add and then move up, click Close. You can see some other numbers that were entered earlier, and this one is blank because we don't have anything yet. We still haven't completed the work, and remember that quantity was going to be entered at the end. So again, let's go ahead and press the F4 key, and we'll go ahead and scan the username. And so that tells me that the timer is running. I'm going to scan stop, and now it's asking for the quantity. Let's type in 14, click Close, and the timer stops. You can go up here, you see the new record, we see 14. So that's a very simple way of setting up required scans, and in this case to collect the quantity of items produced.